ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe for more things. Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another toy review on the Matty Collector 23-inch Voltron figure. Oh my god, this thing is huge, man. Gotta give a big thanks to Incline Designs, one of the best customizers in the world. Link to his YouTube channel is down below in the description, along with eBay links to his latest customs. And even if you can't afford the customs, it's just really cool to check them out. He is fantastic. But anyway, this Voltron is huge. Thanks so much for lending me this figure to review, man. I mean, I can't believe how big this guy is. Now, in order to get this guy, I believe you have to have a subscription on MattyCollector.com, and he stands 22.5 inches, something like that. He stands a little closer to 22.5. If you want to include the wings in the back, it's at about 25 inches. So he is gigantic. Here he is standing side by side next to the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Sentinel, which is a damn big figure on its own. This is a 16-inch figure right here. There he is next to the TFC Hercules, aka Devastator, which is a gigantic figure on its own, but looks puny compared to this Voltron. And there he is next to the Marvel Legends Hasbro Black Widow, which looks so tiny. Just too funny. That's a 6-inch figure right there. So Voltron comes with his giant Voltron Sword, which you can see right here, which is pretty damn cool. I like this design that they have on here. You can see the clear plastic surrounding it. It's all fiery and whatnot. This is what he uses to cut his enemies in half every time. I like the logo right there. This is cool. He's got this peg sticking out right here, so you could plug him into his hands. And he has these holes in the inside of his hands so that you can plug that in. You can see this articulation right there. This is cool. This actually comes as a separate piece, so you connect it right here. I did that off screen. But I do like this cool effect right here that they have sprayed on there over the silver sword. Pretty sweet. And he also comes with this shield right here, which is pretty damn cool looking. I like the gold right there on the inside, and it's pretty much all silver. And you can see the inside of it right here, how he holds it. And there's also this peg sticking out right here, so you could fit that into one of the hands as well. Very, very cool. In order to get this Voltron, you have to buy each lion separately. So each lion comes with their own weapon. So here's the weapon to the red lion right here. I don't know what that sound is in the back. Here's the weapon for the yellow lion. Green lion's weapon right there. And you can see they have these indentations right here, so you could fit them in the mouths of the lions. Here's the blue lion. He doesn't have any teeth indentation right here though. Then here's the one for the black lion. Now the plastic for these are not as shiny as the plastic that they used for the shield and the sword, but it's still a nice gray plastic. It's cool. So I have to show something off here that's kind of funny, and that is my original Voltron's Lunchbox from when I was a little kid. I found this at my parents' house, or this has been at my parents' house forever, and it has been turned into a first aid kit, so you can see that's, you know, I gotta bring this back to my parents' place and everything. But I always loved Voltron, and you know, just going based off of this picture right here, you can tell that it's supposed to be a metallic looking kind of creature, or robot anyway. So you can tell by the way that they've painted, you know, the parts right here, and just the shimmering effect that they have on all the lions. I've always imagined Voltron, especially with the original Voltron figure being made out of die cast and everything, that, you know, I was kind of hoping that this guy would be a lot shinier, but he's not. Here's a close look at his face, which does look very, very cool. This does have a shiny metallic silver going on. You can see it compared to the white right there. But I wish they used that plastic for the majority of the figure. As you can see right here on the elbows, it's a very light gray color right there on the elbows, on the legs on the lion as well. You can see right there. So I wish that was a metallic color, and Incline said that he will be customizing this figure, which I cannot wait to see. There's the blue lion, looking dope. There's that peg hole I was talking about. They did get the shininess on the teeth. There's a Voltron crotch. Yellow lion. Green lion. I like how these arms right here for the black lion fold up pretty nicely. Then you get the wings spread out like so, and there's these little notches right there for it to dig into. There's his tail sticking out. I really like the crest on the chest. Looks very nice. Cool. As many people have mentioned before, it is really annoying how the legs just kind of pop out on their own. Even just I don't know how to... Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it goes into place right there, and it comes right apart like that. So that is pretty frustrating. I really wish they didn't include that function. And they also have this button right here where you push down, and then the legs, you know, pop out. But, I mean, really, how much time does it take to take these legs apart? It really doesn't take any effort at all. So that's kind of a bit of a... So the articulation of this guy, his head moves side to side. It can move up a little bit, but the face kind of closes down due to the transformation, so it doesn't really count as him looking up, but it moves side to side just fine. His shoulders move forward like so. They can move outward like so. Well, he has no rotation right here, right above the elbow. I really wish he did, but he did not. But he does bend at the elbow pretty far, and these joints are tough, man. You really gotta put some man strength into these things, so that's pretty cool. I like that they're strong because it is such a big figure. He rotates over here at the head and the jaws open, of course. He has solid waist articulation, so that's very cool. Bend his wings like this at one point, rotate them, and then you could also bend the flap right here as well. He has upper thigh articulation that moves all the way out forward, and you can move it out this way as well, so he could practically do the splits. He has upper thigh articulation right here. He bends at the knee, just one notch it looks like. I don't want to, yeah, he just bends once at the knee, so there's not a whole lot of leg or knee articulation right there. And his feet rotate side to side, which is awesome. I love that he has an ankle pivot, but it doesn't really move down, which I wish it could do. Looks like he's supposed to have shoulder articulation right here because you can see that there's this gap in the plastic, but no, that doesn't really work out. So let's take them apart to see the lines really quick, even though I don't really want to review the lines, but I just want to see how they look. So here's the green one, and fold this into there, and they made it so easy, so I just hit this button right here and the legs pop out. So there's the green lion. Looks pretty cool. Oh wait, his tail is supposed to pop out also. Oh, there you go. So there's the tail for the green lion. And you can give him his weapon and shove it in his mouth. There you go. Red lion coming at you. And pop this up. And there's a culo. Okay, there's the tail. And then hit this magic button. And then there goes the feet. So there you go on that one. Pretty cool. They don't have the numbers on them, which I think is kind of strange. I was used to seeing the numbers on them. I actually really want to get the Masterpiece set of Voltron. That's the one I would really want to own anyway. So that's pretty cool. Now for the legs, there's this button on the back right here on each of these. So you just push that button down. There you go. You got a line. Push this button down. There you go. You have 3 lines. So here's the blue line, which is always my favorite one. Oh, and this is really cool too, is that they have this heel that transforms and comes down. So that's very helpful. And I'm going to extend his tail like so. And there's a button right here. Oh, okay, so you push that button and the head comes down. Oh, and all legs come down. Alright. So there's that. Flatten the feet out. And give the blue lion his weapon. Open his mouth. Shove the weapon in there. There we go, the blue lion. See, I really wish they did use metallic plastic right here. Would have been a lot cooler, I think, anyway. Or metallic paint overall would have been cool. Here's the blue lion compared to one guinea pig. It's a Peruvian guinea pig. Odin the Allfather right there. Here's the yellow lion. I'm going to push this button really hard to see what happens. Oh! It all transforms, except for the toes. Very, very cool. So, I mean, so that function does work as far as just transforming him out of Voltron mode. And then here's his tail. And then give him his weapon right here. And here's this big mamma jamma right here. Whee! Let's see, we took the tail out, put his feet all the way forward, like so. So he doesn't have that easy function thing going on. Whoa, I just hit a button on the back and he's kind of spun forward on me. There we go. Alright, there goes the legs, and then just tilt the head all the way up like that. And then go ahead and fold the wings inward, like so. And I guess you could position these however you want. But yeah, there's the black lion. Very, very cool looking, huge black lion. And we could put his weapon in his mouth right here. there's all 5 lines. They look pretty damn cool. Very, very neat. The articulation is hindered by the spring function and everything, and I do wish they had metallic paint and everything, but, you know, at the same time, these are just a really, really cool set to have. I think they're like, I don't know, 50 to 100 bucks each or something like that. I don't really know, but they are cool. And they also come with their own 3 3/4 inch figure. You need the key or whatever to push this in, and you can see that the figure could sit inside there, you know. I just used my nail to push down where the key's supposed to go, but you can see they have some detail inside there. I think that's pretty dope. And each of the characters come in their boxes right here. So there. Ooh, I like this one. The black box is very cool. The shiny Voltron. So yeah, that's my review of Voltron. Each of them come with their own keys, and they also double as a stand, and you can see that they have removable heads as well. They all have interchangeable heads, which isn't bad. So here's a size comparison with Lance to a 3 3/4 inch Marvel Universe Future Foundation Spidey. I really like the clear visor that they gave on the headpiece. I think that looks very, very dope. I think that's quite cool. Here's an interchangeable head for him right there, so that's how that looks. No real paint detail, but it's a nice sculpt and everything. So for the articulation, his head moves side to side. It doesn't really move up at all. Moves out right here at the shoulder and forward. He swivels right here at the elbow, and it bends at the elbow. No wrist articulation. He has waist articulation. His legs can move out like that, move forward. He has no upper thigh swivel. He rotates at the knee, and he bends a little bit at the knee, and that's about it. And he does have hole pegs at the bottom of his feet. And here's the key right here, and it does have one peg sticking out of it, so you can see that. And it fits nicely into his foot, so you can get him doing a karate kick like that. Ooh, look how badass that is. And then to put him inside here, you just, I don't know, stick the key in, like so. Oh yeah, and then it loosens up like that, so they all have the same kind of design. And right here, it's on both sides. And then you can just fit Lance inside the line. Get in that line, boy. There you go. Damn. So there it is. So yeah, I do the same thing to the rest of them. So yeah, that's my review, you guys. I hope you dig it. Thanks again to Incline Designs for letting me borrow this awesome and super expensive figure. I hope you guys dug my review. I would actually recommend getting this. I think the price isn't too bad. I mean, 500 bucks for a figure like this, I think it's even cheaper than that. So I gotta double check the price on that. I don't really know. But I think they're like 50 to 100 bucks a piece, something like that. So 500 bucks at the most. And I think it's, you know, it's really, really big, so I think it's well worth it. It's just the articulation kind of sucks, and I wish they gave him better paint apps. But other than that, pretty badass. Alright guys, hope you like my review, and I will catch you later. Peace.
Today's ACBA pick of the day goes to Gani Madueno. Madueno? I don't know. But this is just a really cool picture. Very rarely I see pictures or Marvel Legends posed in a way where you could really see personality through the figure, and I just think this really shows this dominant personality from Ghost Rider here. I just think this is just really well done. I really like the lighting a lot. Spawn figures look cool back there. The backdrop itself is very, very cool. I just really like this picture. It caught my eye. I thought it was dope. I like the angel wings, and you got the demon wings over there back in the different Spawn figure. I just thought the lighting and everything was just great. So yeah, if you have not done so, go to the ACBA group page and like page and check out bkbn.net, and don't forget to add me on Facebook too. Okay.
That's crispy.
Closer to 22.5 inches, something like that. I don't know why my voice cracked, but